Alright, let's talk about something that plagues a lot of guys that shave, and that is ingrown hairs or razor bumps. I used to get them a lot underneath here and throughout here and sometimes on here. I used to not shave very much. I would have a little bit of facial hair, I would take a trimmer and keep it a little bit short but have that kind of scruffle to it. Well, then I started a job that makes me shave. So, what did I do? What a lot of guys do. I went out and bought a Mach 99,000 and I bought a can of goop. And away we went. But I was getting a lot of razor bumps, razor burns, and ingrown hairs. So, I went on a mission. I thought if I gotta shave every day for work, I might as well at least somewhat enjoy it, and I might as well not hate how I look after I do it. So, I ditched the Mach 999 and I ditched the can of goop. I'll show you what I use now in just a second. But if you are a guy that suffers from this problem, I'm going to try to help you out so you can get rid of it so that you don't look like that guy. Okay? I'll go through the different things that could be causing it and how you can change them to hopefully effectively help you out. Number one, might be simple. You might just wash your face. Before you shave your face, wash your face. Reason is you'll get rid of a lot of dirt, dead skin, and buildup that otherwise you wouldn't be getting rid of before you start scraping a razor down your face. This will help clear out your pores, clear out your skin, and help you. I know this sounds so girly. You know what I mean? And I'm not like a girly dude, but also I would rather be considered girly than to have women find me unattractive. Do women find me unattractive? I don't know. But you know what I mean. I would rather be considered girly than to be that guy who has red bumps on his face. You know what I mean? So anyways, I digress. So, it could be that you're just not washing your face and then use everything else, problem solved. Let's try that first. The second thing could be your actual razor itself. For me, I found that it was. That was part of the problem. What we do as guys, because we hate spending money on this kind of stupid shit, is that we end up getting every mile we can out of one of these little puppies because they cost $17 for 3 of them. So we end up using them and using them and using them way past the point where we should. Then they start not cutting effectively, they start not cutting straight, and they get the hair not very well, and then you start getting the ingrown hairs, you start getting the razor stubble and burns and everything else. And you can see this one hasn't been used in quite some time, but I did have it laying around. So it might be your razor. So what are alternatives in the razor category? In the razor category, you have this, which you also might be using. Or you have something like this, which you also might be using. These are terrible options. If you're suffering from razor burn, these are your worst options by far. So, eliminate, if you suffer from razor burn or you have a little bit of it, eliminate these altogether. I would go one step further and say eliminate this, unless you're going to keep the blade up to par like it should be. Changing it frequently, not letting it run the way that it runs, getting it dull and everything else. I would recommend eliminating this. One thing I use, straight razor. Extremely cheap. Buy it once, sharpen it every now and again. Keeps it sharp, keeps it smooth, cuts the hair straight, don't get ingrown hairs. Fantastic. But if you're not looking to get into an in-depth process of straight razor shaving, this might not be the option for you, but it's a pretty good one. This is what I use every day. This is called a safety razor. This one is from Parker. You can actually buy it on Amazon. I think it's 15 bucks. And what it does, screws open, and in it is a double-edge safety blade. Pop it in, twist it, good to go. This takes no longer to use than this does. Same amount of time. So really, there's no difference in that category. But what you get is one single extremely sharp blade going down your face. A lot effective in the same way as the straight razor, but without cutting your throat off. Safety razor's good. There's a small learning curve to it. You got to figure out the angle, but if you just don't put any pressure on it, just let it happen itself, it the weight of it naturally falls, and that's about the angle that you want to have it at. This will cut the hairs extremely close and straight, preventing you from ingrown hairs. Also, the benefit of them, they need to be changed about once a week. However, you can get a pack of 100 double-edged razor blades, a pack of 100 for about $15. So that's 100 weeks of shaving for the price of 3 of these little pieces of bleh. So, cost effective, better at preventing ingrown hairs, a better shaving experience altogether, and I find that I actually get a closer shave. The other thing you might be doing when you're shaving is shaving against the grain. If you shave against the grain, your skin might not like it. Mine hates it. So I have to take a couple passes this way to get a closer shave. But if I go this way, I'm screwed. So I take a little bit of extra time and make sure I always go with the grain. That's something else you might be doing. What else you might have a problem with is your can of goop. Your can of goop contains a lot of chemicals in it. It has some different preservatives. It has a propellant to get everything out. It's just got a gigantic list of stuff to prevent it from, like, for example, fragrance. The fragrance also might be irritating your skin because it's not natural fragrance. They added in there. You could be very sensitive to the fragrance, which is causing your irritation and your red bumps. So I would recommend ditching your can of goop. I would recommend picking up instead a shaving cream. This is C.O. Bigelow, and it's premium shave cream. It's the #1 shave cream in Italian barbershops. But we don't care, because we're not in Italy. I mean, you might be. But this has eucalyptus oil and a lot of other natural ingredients. No fragrance other than the natural of like menthol and eucalyptus, which is naturally occurring, not added in. So it won't irritate your skin like a fragrance would irritate your skin. This is C.O. Bigelow, but it's also made by the same brand that is Perazzo, a shaving cream that you can get on Amazon, just like the razor did, and I think it's about $10 for a tube of this. So still not bad. You can even try a smaller tube for $5 if you're curious, and I think the Perazzo might actually even be cheaper than that. So this will help you because there's no fragrance, there's no goop, it's just genuine shaving cream. With this, all you do is put some in your hand, a little bit of water, lather it up, put it all over your face, and you're good to go. The other thing that you can use, that I also use, shaving brush. Again, buy it off Amazon. I think this was $10. This will last for a while. A genuine Badger shaving brush. All you do with that, dip it. Somebody's calling me. I'm working through it. You dip it in the water. Then you dip it in the shaving cream inside of a little bit of a cup. Get yourself a good lather all over your face. What this does, as the Badger hair brush, it is exfoliates your skin. Exfoliating your skin opens up your pores, clears everything out, clears away the dead skin, the dirt, everything else. This will further aid you in helping to get rid of razor bumps and razor stubble and on your face. So hopefully, try it. You don't have to, but try it. It might help. So what we've done is we've covered pre-shave, we've covered shaving systems, we've covered your shaving goop. Lastly, what you might not be doing after you shave is moisturizing your face. Moisturizing your face is extremely important doesn't really have anything to do with ingrown hair so much, but it does have to do with the razor stubble and irritation. A lot of you may use something like this. These are pretty good, but the problem with them is there's a lot of extra stuff in there, extra hooplas and whatnots. And a lot of times they charge a lot because it's shaving cream for men. But again, fragrance. Fragrance is added in here, and that could be causing you irritation also. I personally just use this stuff that's my wife's, like, it's just regular face moisturizer. That's all that it is. But it's some kind of hydrating face, whatever, but it doesn't have any fragrance in it. So this is what she uses, so I just put it on my face. This is back from when I first tried, like, I had to shave every day, so I got this and some other stuff. This will work all right if you're not allergic to the fragrance and stuff, and you can sometimes find the fragrance-free sensitive skin ones. But if you got a lady around the house and they've got face moisturizer, just use that. And I've noticed a dramatic difference in this alone, making sure that I moisturize my face after I shave. I mean, I use this to shave my legs, but this is for the face, so we're not talking about what I use to shave my legs. Don't call me a girl. I'm not a girl. My legs are smooth, though. I don't shave my legs, you jackass. So basically, that's what I use, and I do not have razor bumps anymore, and I had it pretty bad. So just an overview. I use a double-edged razor after I wash my face. I use a double-edged razor. I use shaving cream. Apply it with a shaving brush and finish with just regular fragrance-free face moisturizer. One final thing I'll say is that before you shave your face, okay? After you've washed your face, a lot of the times your face is still wet, and that's when you put on the shaving cream. You can also try this. Instead, dry your face, right? Here we go, sounding fairy-ish. At the sake of sounding like a diddle. Baby oil. Take it off your nightstand and try it like this. Basically, a small little dab, rub it in your hands, put it all over your face. That creates a real nice, slick surface over your skin that will allow the blade. And then you put the baby oil, and then you put this on over that. And that will allow a real nice glide over your face and lubricant, and will help you to better stroke. Just try it. If you have a problem with the face bumps, just try it. This has gone sideways. Anyways, I hope that helps. Please leave comments, questions, concerns, anything like that. I'm sorry I ran long again. Hopefully you got what you needed out of it. Thanks for watching.